Taiwan is such a beautiful country.
Mga kababayan, maglakwatsa po tayong muli sa Travel to Taiwan with a Celebrity Tour Part 2. Together, let's explore Old Town Danshui, Hongmao Castle, and also after swimming and dipping in the hot springs of Yangming Mountain. Siyempre, hindi rin po mawawala ang shopping sa Taipei, where we will find the latest and most unique fashion goodies. Meron din pong pottery centers, night markets, and Taipei 101. So ano pang hinihintay nyo? Tawag na!
All right, last call for the best deal in town. Only $17.99 from LAX to Taipei. 6 days, 5 nights accommodation in Taipei. All the tours, all the meals, plus a ticket to go to the Philippines. So please travel with us. Call your travel agent right now because we are running out of slots. Meanwhile, back here on Kababayan LA, let's talk about entertainment. Last week, nagkaroon po ng malaking premiere red carpet event dito sa Los Angeles, and it featured the island of Cebu in the Philippines. Here's what happened. It was a proud moment for Filipinos in America last week as a film that was shot entirely in the Philippines premiered at the historic Majestic Crest Theater in Los Angeles, the mecca of entertainment.
I'm proud to announce the largest gold recovery in the history of the Philippines.
We've selected a transport team to escort the gold to Manila.
Sounds like an important mission. I should be back by tomorrow.
Deep Gold 3D is a film about two sisters who uncovered a conspiracy that involved gold bars. Australian model and actress Jamie Ong, who plays the role of one of the sisters, talked about her experiences shooting the film in the Philippine island of Cebu.
Actually, I love the people. I really, really love the people. I've worked, I've worked there before. And it's just a great environment. It's really laid back. The people are great. The scenery's gorgeous. Unfortunately, we had a lot of off days of filming because of weather, because half of it was, out on a boat. But other than that, I mean, it was wonderful.
Did you get seasick at all? Any problems?
Yeah, Dramamine every morning before we got on the boat.
For another cast member, Amelia Jackson Gray, who was one of the villains in the movie, seeing the Philippines for the first time was a great opportunity and a memorable experience.
Wow, I think the opportunity to see a whole new continent and get to, work in Asia and work with Asian filmmakers, that was a real achievement for me and, something that I would love to continue to do. Probably learning to scuba dive was a wonderful experience. I actually have now continued to dive a lot, and I've been diving, around the world.
The film was written, produced, and directed by Bigfoot Entertainment's Michael Gleisner, who also showed his acting chops as the main antagonist in the movie.
Every day I learned something, and we had, a lot of things that didn't work underwater. We built, the whole plane set underwater. Suddenly it turns out, some components float up. We had, action scenes that, were choreographed, but when they edited together, they didn't really fit. We had to go back and reshoot. We had, story elements that didn't really tie up, and that's why, I took the luxury of going back, reshooting. My first action movie, I can do that. Second one, I'm going to be more under scrutiny of the producers and say, you got to be in budget.
Right. Well, that said, what are you most proud of about this movie?
Well, the fact that it all came together at the end. It came together in 3D, which is kind of the flavor of the day. Everybody wants 3D movies now. And, we didn't start shooting in 3D, but we finished in 3D. And that's kind of, a new dimension in the whole filmmaking experience. And it requires a lot of input from the director, because the people who actually converted have to replicate an environment that just is not there. So kudos to them. It's actually the single one aspect of the movie that I'm most proud and most amazed about is the fact that it came out in 3D.
After the film screening, several Filipinos gave their review.
I think the movie was great. It showed a lot of the beauty of Cebu, the beaches, and the story was interesting, with the gold.
The movie was awesome, and I loved how it was in Philippines, and, it gave, a great chance to really represent our country and our culture, and it was so beautiful, the views and, all the actors actually were amazing.
What was your favorite part of the movie?
I think anything that showed the beauty of the waters. The Philippines is such a beautiful country, so it's just lovely.
I thought it was good. I thought that the production value was really good, and I thought the technical proficiency of the film was very, very well done, I thought.